Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're gonna see me install this highlight wig on my bestie here.
Hi, people!
Yes, and yeah, just stay tuned for the install. So here I'm just prepping her skin by wiping it down with an alcohol pad, and I'm just going to show you briefly how I do my wig cap. I slick the hairs back with some edge booster, and then I go along and put the wig cap on, cut out the ear holes, and then I spray the hairline with Got2b spray. You're going to see all of this happening in a while, like right now. We're putting the wig cap on her. Yeah. And then you see I'm going along with my Got2b spray along the hairline, and then blow drying that on a high setting to make sure that it's completely dry before you start cutting along the edges. And then yeah, after that I'm just taking the back and tying it like I did here. I want to show how I secure my wig caps in the back, so I just tie it regularly. And then you're gonna just see me put some Ruby Kisses cream foundation all over her wig cap. She's in the shade RDF 12, and yeah, we're just gonna throw that wig right onto her head and fit it to her head. So we're gonna cut off the ear tabs, and you are going to see me do a little bit extra and cut a slit in the side because the wig was a little too small for her head, so we just had to fit it to her head correctly and make sure everything flowed. Yes, because I also wanted to add, if you don't do this, you'll have problems with the lace crinkling or, not laying the way you want it to lay. So yeah, it's important that you really take the time out to fit that wig and cut the ear tabs before you glue it down so that you don't have these problems. So now that y'all see that the glue has dried clear, I'm taking the wig and placing it directly along where I placed the glue, or even a little bit in front of it. I would say it in every video, but I'm gonna say it again. Make sure that you place it directly along the glue, even a little bit in front, because if you place it behind, it's going to look dirty after the first wear. It's gonna let you know. It's gonna look dirty, and it's not gonna blend the way you want it to. So make sure you place that correctly. And now I have her in a full Nelson. Yep, because we had to make sure that glue is really in there and is really stuck. And then I'm gonna take my blow dryer on a high setting and just press it in even more with my comb as I go along the hairline to make sure that the lace really melts into that glue. Now you're gonna see me go along the edge of the hairline with some Got2b spray. I like to double melt, so this will count as the first melting process. And I just spray the Got2b really close to her hairline, like directly on the hairline, because otherwise you'll get the white crustiness that you don't really want. So yeah, and then we follow up behind that immediately with the band, because otherwise the Got2b will make the glue unstick. So yeah, and she kept her band on for the duration of me styling her hair and flat ironing it. So that's what you're seeing here, small clips of me actually styling the hair and going in and flat ironing every piece, because we wanted this install to be flat, and it was. And yeah, so now just watch me style her hair. Okay, in the front, I went along with my heat protectant spray and my wax stick and my hot comb combo in order to really get that wig flat. And I like the shiny, sleek look in the front that the heat protectant gives you. I used the Tresemme heat protectant, I believe, in the red bottle. Yeah. So I'm just going in section by section and really making sure that this wig is flat. And again, everything that I do on one side, I've done on the other. I just don't include clips of the entire thing because this video would be 40 minutes instead of 11. And now we're just taking off that band after I'm finished like styling her hair. She really kept it on the whole entire time. That's why she's emoting like that, because it really was a breath of fresh air to get that band on. And this whole entire time, we literally was playing a game of who could hit who piercings, because we had just got new piercings, so I know that band was killing her. But yeah, I'm going in and cutting that lace very, very close, as you can see, and making sure that it looks as realistic as possible. When you leave a lot of excess lace, it's harder to melt, so I like to cut as close to the hairline as possible. So now I'm just going along her hairline. Do y'all see that lace? I'm going along her hairline with the same Ruby Kisses foundation and just patting that along. And then I'm going to go in with my spritz and blow dry that into her hair with the comb afterward. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. So yeah, see, I take my fingers and I spray the spritz and tap it along the hairline like I'm doing now. And then I go along with my comb and my blow dryer, and I just press that spritz into the lace, really, before I put the band on for another 15 minutes, which everything is shown in the video. And just remember that whatever I'm doing to one side, I am doing to the other. I want to stress that. Like, there's nothing going on behind the scenes that I didn't record. Everything's in this video. And I know y'all probably wondering, like, what are they talking about? But this is really my bestie. Like, this is my day one for real. So we was just chatting along the whole entire process. And that's really what made it take longer. And here again, I'm just showing you that I left the band on for 15 minutes this time for the second melt. And y'all, do y'all see that lace? Because I can't. I know y'all can't see that lace because we can't see the lace.
It's gone.
It's gone. But yeah, so that's how it should be looking at this point. And then you're gonna take your edges and carve them out. I did that here. I didn't show too much of this clip because the video was already getting long. But she had wanted 2 braids on the top, so I just went along and did that for her after I carved out the edges. Yeah, so you're gonna watch me braid for a little bit and then bow. It's gonna be 2 braids, watch. Okay, boom, 2 braids. And then we just took it in the back and used a rubber band to tie it and secure it. And if it's sticking up a little bit, just flip it underneath like I did in the back. But yeah. After that, you're just gonna see me cut and style her edges, and that is the install, y'all. Literally. I use mousse to style her edges, but I can't think of what else to tell y'all. Like, I really don't have much else to say. Everything's self-explanatory and in the video. See here, I'm just going and I'm cutting the edges to where I want to cut them. kind of right above the eyebrow. Ooh, I can't speak. Right above the eyebrow is where I usually cut them, and then I cut off the sides, but I only did one side so that I can get the footage to show you guys. Again, what I do on one side is definitely done on the other, and we're taking our small flat iron and curling the edges before we use some mousse to actually style them. You're gonna see. And the only thing I do use for the edges is the mousse, and then afterward I just spray it with spritz to secure it in place. That's it. Yeah. And y'all, I'm gonna have my bestie take it away for the outro, so here you go, shorty.
Hey guys, that's all for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and come back for more. Do y'all see that?
Bye! Ah!